Hello everyone, I'm Anita Mogaka, Marketing Communications Specialist at the Greater Milwaukee Foundation, and this is On the Table MKE Blue Table Talk. And today we're sitting with Suzy Frazier, board member of the Family Promise of Ozaukee County. So Suzy, can you tell us a little bit about your background?
I've been a professional volunteer most of my married life. I was involved with the American Cancer Society for a number of years, along with Prevent Blindness, and have vision screened in Ozaukee County for years.
Okay.
Screening preschoolers. Then I became involved with Cathedral Center through my position. I was a coordinator of lay ministries at Crossroads Presbyterian Church in Mequon. And then upon leaving there, I found Family Promise of Ozaukee County was being developed, and I got involved there. So.
Nice. So how did you first hear about On the Table?
I was invited to an On the Table at the Cathedral Center downtown 2 years ago, and because of my interest, I was on the board at Cathedral Center at that point in time, so that's how I heard about it.
Okay, and what made you want to participate in the conversation?
Well, they were drawing together a number of different people who were interested in the issue of homelessness, and it just seemed like a great opportunity to sit and hear a little bit more about other people's impressions and knowledge of homelessness.
So homelessness was the topic of conversation at this specific table?
Yes.
Okay. And so what kind of things came out of that conversation?
I think the part of it was educational. Part of it was allowing people to understand the issues around homelessness, and then what the Cathedral Center was doing in terms of developing programs to help especially women and children who were in a homeless situation. So they've developed some workplace things at Cathedral Centers. They've continued to look at ways to help people get out of homelessness permanently.
Okay. That's nice. So who are you collaborating with now, and how have your goals advanced from a result of On the Table?
Family Promise of Ozaukee County is only 5 years old, so the issue of homelessness was kind of addressed by a number of different places, including advocates. The Saukville Food Pantry has always been focused on helping those that are in need of help, but also was a strong supporter of Family Promise from the beginning. We have been finding our way through an issue that is not even recognized in Ozaukee County.
So that's what On the Table does. It's really a great opportunity for different organizations to come together and collaborate. And so what types of events or different ideas have you as a collaboration worked on since On the Table last year?
Well, last year our On the Table included the food pantry, Saukville Food Pantry, Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, a gentleman from the school board. So we really used that opportunity to understand the services that each of us were providing. We collaborate with a food pantry on a back to school drive and on a Christmas program, Christmas party for our clients are included in it. We recently had a volunteer training where someone from the county's Child Protection Service came in and helped our volunteers understand child abuse and the problems that might be observed as these volunteers were helping our homeless clients.
So how do you hope this conversation this year continues to advance those efforts?
Well, I think that we're kind of the new kids on the block. However, we have we've seen a revitalization of the Coalition for Homelessness in Ozaukee County, and we want to continue that. We want to see that happen. Another vision that we have is allowing more people in Ozaukee County to understand the issue of poverty and homelessness in Ozaukee County. This is not a county that is viewed as having homeless people, but we want them to understand what's happening and how it happens, and the needs that are there for these people.
So what next steps can people who are watching take to help with the efforts?
Well, if if you're watching it and have an issue that is kind of on your heart, look up on the table and call them up and ask if they can't come. If you are involved with some social service issue that you would like to have more information from other agencies and all, plan one. We sort of on the last minute went, let's get some people together and talk about what's going on in Ozaki County. And another aspect that I see as beneficial is if you're having a table, invite some people that don't understand or don't know very much about you. Because awareness of the issues of homelessness are very important, and many people don't understand them.
So is there anything else that you'd like to share before we move into our fishbowl conversation?
Oh dear. I don't think so. I do like the concept of on the table because it offers people also an opportunity to express if they see needs that aren't being met. And any agency is always open to criticisms, as you might call them, or just issues that need addressing that we aren't addressing. So
I agree. Okay, so for this part of the conversation, I'm going to ask you to pick a random question out of our little cup here, read it out loud, and then answer it.
Share something you love or are most proud of about where you live. Something I love about where I live is all the green that is there, all the trees and all of the just green space. And I recognize when I volunteer in the city that many of the city dwellers do not have the beauty that I get to view every single day when I drive through my neighborhood or walk through it. So
yeah, that's beautiful. Well, thank you, Suzy. So that's it, folks. Thank you again, Suzy, for this conversation. If you are interested in joining On the Table MKE, please visit our website at onthetablemke.org, and we look forward to seeing you on October 10th, 2019. Thank you.